What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host Kusanagi Senpai here, and we're back at it again, playing some more Zelda Indigo Chapter 2. So, I did record this video, but for some reason it didn't capture my voice, so I'm gonna do the same thing over again. So pretty much right now, I'm just explaining what I'm gonna be doing, because in my original playthrough, my original recording, I was gonna talk to Gailey and show you guys how I bought soap and stuff like that, which soap the horse right there. And there was another part that I wanted to show you guys about the goo with the buzz bow. So with the magic lantern, you're supposed to use them on them and then turn into Cookman. And then the original cutscene was me collecting it, giving it back to him, and then, for instance, I was supposed to show the cutscene shows Link freaking out a little bit after he drinks the goo, and then all of a sudden I was losing health, and then my health went back up, and I was losing magic, and my magic went back up. But then some crazy, not unique animation, but Link. Just imagine Link doing Orange Justice. That's what he was just doing after he drank all of the goo and stuff like that. So I was just like, what the heck is going on? So right here I'm gonna show you guys how you turn them into Cookman. So with the magic lantern, it canceled my animation of turning it on. And my original reaction, I was actually spooked about this, because I was like, yo, this guy is so cracked out. But then I was like, wait, there's another version of them. That one was kind of the way he talks is pretty disturbing. But this one I did, he was pretty chill, laid back type of Cookman. And look how derpy he is. Look at how chill that one is. But for some reason my original recording didn't capture it for some reason. I don't know why. My Elgato is just being weird with me. I don't know why, but it's just being weird with me ever since I'm trying to get back into recording. But it's just being weird. But I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm showing you guys where the cave is at for the goo. So you just go up there, jump on that, climb on that box, and then jump to the ladder. For some reason I had a hard time getting into the ladder. For some reason I was having a hard time. But there, I got it back up there. Oh, and then for doing that, the Cookman, he will give you a piece of heart for doing that little side quest or side event or something. But so right here, this is where the goo is at. So grab the goo, and then I drink it, but then at one point it would throw a bomb at me, right now. Boom! Almost hit me, but it restored my magic. See, it restored it all the way full. But I wish I could have showed you guys the original recording, but like I said, my Elgato just didn't want to capture the original recording of it for some apparent reason. I don't know why, but then after that, I pretty much dipped out of there, and then I went back to Torcuria Forest. So I will show you guys. We're gonna meet up at Torcuria Forest, and I'm gonna continue from there. All right, so we're back. We're back at Torcuria Forest. So right here, pretty much in my original recording, I went to the digging spots that I could have dug up some stuff. I don't know if you guys recall, but there was an NPC named Becky. I went to her house to dig up, which it's right here. This is the house. Once I dig it up, well, originally it was a bottle that popped out of there. So, and it had a letter inside of it too. So I pretty much went back to Becky, gave it to her, but she explained that the letter is from her sister Casca. So a little bit of lore towards who was Casca's sibling and stuff like that. But then she let us keep the bottle. now from here we were going. I was gonna show you guys what happens when you go back to the ancient Dinka tree with all 3 of the sigils, because you're supposed to go break through like a barrier and stuff. But right here, it just sends us back to our cabin. But originally, you're supposed to show a cutscene of Link laying down on like in front of the camp, like in front of his camp, his furnace. There we go, in front of his furnace. But then showing like all the developer names and stuff like that, and explaining like how without us the game would never existed, or if I quote that wrong, and maybe it would have been like the developer who never made this game wouldn't have exist. But shout out to the developers. I'm glad and very like happy that you guys actually did make this ROM hack. Very unique ROM hack. This is one of the unique ROM hacks I ever played for a Zelda game. Like, yeah, chef's kiss on this game. But then at the end it says, they're gonna say like full release of the game coming soon or something. But then it says unless with a question mark. So I was like a little bit curious about what they mean about unless with a question mark. But right now, I'm gonna go through the old cave because I remember the one Squirtita on the ice, the ice river path, and freaking what was it? Oh, the Subrosia character. So I'm just gonna show you where they were supposed to be at. I'm just gonna leave this part unedited because right here I thought I took some damage from jumping down from there for some reason, but then I realized I'm wearing the Zora's armor. It had the same like mechanics towards Twilight Princess. If you wear the Zora's armor, if you get hit by like an ice or fire move, or a move that contains like fire element or ice element, you take double the damage, which I was wearing on the icy area, so I was taking a little bit of damage of it. So, blessing, the Rock's Feather is a blessing here. So I was able to traverse this whole ice blocks like nothing. But right here, I kind of just jumped into the water, and I was just saying, come on, ice block, come on, get me. But then, jumped over there. I was supposed to take a right. I took the wrong path, and I was like, not panicking, but I was like, oh no, I can't get back up now. And I was like, oh, there's a ladder here. Thanks, devs. So I went back up, and then I took the left to get up there. And when I finally reached to the top, I was wondering how I'm gonna break through the ice wall. So I was like, oh, let me see if I can use my magic lantern. Can I like melt it away? That didn't work. So I was like, hold up, let me get my my rusted anchor, see if that works. Got my rusted anchor, boom, and I was like, yeah, broke it. So took down the Squirtita, which there's another spot I thought I can go through, but it's blocked off. Then I talked to the Subrosi, and then he was like, oh, thank you so much. I was just so dreadfully terrified of that creature, and I can't thank you enough. And I was out here attempting to collect new ingredients when all of a sudden that thing appeared and the entrance froze right behind me. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm a bit of lost at the moment, and then we don't know if anywhere I could rest. And I was like, oh, you could just stay in my cabin. And look how happy he is. He's so happy. Such a happy little Sobrosian. And then he was telling me that I won't regret making this decision for him to get back, but he's saying that he needs to catch his breath and then he would go back to my cabin. And then I like went to first person view, and I was like, look how happy he is. Then from there, I pretty much, what did I do? I think I went back. Oh, there was a certain room that I saw in the beginning of my playthrough. I was like, I was curious to see what's in that room. So it's back at the Ice Sanctum. So I just kept going straight, passed through here, and then I take a left, because if I take a right, it's the whole switch and stuff like that. So I took a left, and then I take a right, and then I take another right, and then I kept going straight, and then I take a left, and then right here, this is the room that I need a Rock's Feather to get through. So I saw this little sign and read it, but then it was a placeholder for the developers to make a message for it. So then I was alright, I went in here. Then I saw this part, which was weird for me, and then it says, "You couldn't help yourself, couldn't you find? Enjoy this preview of this new item I'm working on." So I was like, alright, what's the new item? And then when I opened the chest, there was no cutscene, and then I just get blasted off. And then from there, I was just like, okay, devs, okay, you got me. I was like, you got me, devs. And I thought it was gonna be like another text message, or no, not text message, another dialogue in the sign, but there was none. So I was like, all right. And I just went to the teleporter and then the warp, the warp, and I just warped myself out of here. And he just lead me back to my cabin. So I was like, oh, let me see if that Subrosian dude went back to my cabin, which he did. And he was like right there, he's chilling. He's like, hey Link, nice digs. I've got a nice surprise for you. Check it, my famous homemade soup made just for you. Guess you can call me your Subrosian. And then my original saying of this was, oh, I like that, I really like that little pun. But then he's like, fill up an empty bottle before you go, only one at a time though. No need to be greedy, there'll be more whenever you decide to come back. Take this as thanks for helping me out as well. I appreciate and enjoy the soup. And then he gave me a piece of heart. So I was like, weird. So I took out my bottle, see how my homemade soup looks like. But I like how it's like in a, it looks like a magic potion container, which is kind of cool looking. But then I just went to my progress. I had 80% completion, so there's still more things I have to do. I need at least 2 more of the hearts, 5 more of the Sparditas, and 2 more of those special items. So right here I was just explaining, like, that's pretty much what I have done so far, and until like when the full game releases, that I'm there to play the game for when the full version comes out. Well, they did say unless with the question mark, so I don't know when it's gonna actually come out. Actually gonna get be full release. So then right here I'm gonna say my outro. You guys stay safe, take care, and I'll see you guys on the next video when they release it. So, and I'm just gonna rock feather out of here until right now. Rock feather, no, actually right here. Rock feather, no, come on. Rock feather. I just kept going back and forth. Rock feather, because I was talking and stuff. Rock feather out.